Jack Strong and to Phil, May 27, 1941. Dear Phil, I hope this letter finds you well and getting more in stride with Army life. After I left you at the station, I went on my date and had a swell, inexpensive evening. Mom and Ev didn't do anything after you left, just stayed home and talked. Mom went to the customs house yesterday and became a bit upset as she was there for 5 hours. She is to receive her citizen papers in about 8 months. I'm expecting Lenny in this Thursday night and expect to have a very rushed weekend. Harry is working at Al's station at night, and the bookies assure Harry that they don't mind a bit. Oh well, what can you do with a guy like that? Our frat is having a picnic this Sunday. As you have already guessed, I'm taking Yvette. Mickey, when asked about Charlie, exclaimed in the usual manner, "Well, he's all right, but..." Page 2. So you see, it's just the case where boy likes girl, but girl doesn't like boy. I'm writing this letter after supper, and it's a very warm and stuffy day. Really, dear brother, I'm nuts. On a cool day, I'd never write, but in a day such as this, I do. Everyone here is looking forward to hearing our president speak tonight. I guess you'll hear yourself. I only hope that he speaks of keeping us out of war instead of getting us into it. Did you write to Jackie yet? Please write as often as you can, Phil, for when Ev receives a letter from you in the morning, she's happy for the rest of the day, and I figure if you write every day, Ev will always be happy. And if I may say so, sir, that is one of your many duties, making your wife happy. Your loving brother, Jack. P.S. Love and regards from all to all. Evelyn to Phil, 7:30 p.m., May 27, 1941. Same letter. My dear Phil, not having enough patience to sit down and write a letter, I prevailed upon Jack to write the daily letter. He certainly is thoughtful about me, isn't he? I took a walk with Mickey last night, for a change. Mom was tired and went to sleep, leaving me alone. That's why. Things are very quiet here. I'll write you tomorrow, sweet. In the meantime, I love you. Ev. Philip to Evelyn, Tuesday, May 27, 1941, 6:30. My dear Ev, received your most welcome scented letter this morning. And where do you get that slightly perfumed stuff? I waved it under my bunkmate's nose, and the reaction was amazing. He was napping, and when I fluttered it beneath his schnozzle, he sat bolt upright and yelled, "Woof! Some stuff that toujours moi." I'm beginning to suspect the source of your power over me. Seriously though, Ev, it is nice to be able to depend on you for a letter each day. The sun is still on parade here and causes us no little discomfort. The day's work was pretty much as usual, beginning at 5 a.m. and ending at 4:30 p.m. Bayonet drill, field glass, and prismatic compass instruction. Hand grenade practice was the order of the morning, while this afternoon it was extended order drill, 60 millimeter, mortar firing, technic, and group games. Another sergeant went to hospital today with a skin rash. It's getting to be a habit. We don't know yet, of course, whether or not we'll get passes this weekend. About 7 or 8 fellows don't even have a chance to get leave this weekend because they foolishly dashed into the 105th Infantry Barracks for a drink. An officer caught them, and the penalty was suspension of their leaves this week. A pretty stiff price to pay for a drink of water, don't you think? I was thirsty as hell too, but this boy doesn't take any chances. So I still have a fighting chance to see you this weekend, if you can spare the cash. I wrote to Jack Nierenberg last night. Hope he answers page 2 soon. About the telephone plug, sweet, I have an idea. It seems to me we should have 2, one in the parlor and one in our bedroom, so that we could take the phone upstairs when we retire and have it handy throughout the night. Don't you think it's the logical thing? What's all this about Mom feeling shaky about moving into our new home? It all sounds very silly to me, and I don't like it one little bit. You can tell her so from me. It's the only thing we have to look forward to. Our very lives are wrapped up in it, since it marks a forward step in the lives of each of us. So I resent deeply the fact that anyone, let alone Mom, should throw cold water on our hopes and ambitions, especially since I can conceive of no justification for thinking or talking in that vein. I'd like very much to know just what Mom's objections are. It pleased me no end to hear that others took the trouble to compliment you on your appearance, and I am proud, sweet, very proud. Keep up the good work, baby. Give my love to Mom and the boys. Regards to everyone, and a kiss for you, baby, from Private Strongen.